Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to be covering the Tier 7 Premium German Light Cruiser, the Weimar. I think that's how you pronounce it. Weimar, Weimar. I think it's Weimar. But here it is. It has, of course, a similar looking hull to the York, the Tech Trade German Heavy Cruiser. But they are quite different to each other. They have different guns, different armor, different consumables. They are quite different. If you want me to cover York in a future episode, I can totally do that. Today I'll be covering the Weimar though. So for the Weimar, it is, of course, a German Tier 7 light cruiser, but it's available. I think it's available straight for cash, I think. I don't think it's anything special. Because last time we covered Flint. Last episode we covered the Flint, and that's available for coal. So in terms of the Weimar, what it's available for, it's just doubloons. So you can buy it here for 8.8k doubloons. It's also in the premium shop. But is it good? Is it worth the 8.8 thousand doubloons? Or maybe you already have the Weimar, but you've never played it and you just don't know what to do or how to build it or how to play it. So I'll just cover it today so you guys can see. If you guys want to see a different ship, by the way, in a future episode, of course, let me know in the comments below. I need some suggestions so I can make more videos, basically. Basically, any ship really in the game above tier 5, I wouldn't mind. Well, tier 5 and above, I wouldn't mind covering. So, just mention it in the comments below, and I'll try to cover it. But apart from that, I think we should start off with the armor layout for the Weimar. It has 16mm nose armor, 25mm center armor, 25mm deck armor, and 16mm aft armor. And the citadel looks like this. It's actually internal. It's turtle back. It's, yeah, I mean, you can still get turbo citadel in it, so do be careful, of course. York armor, by the way, for those of you wondering, is 25 everywhere, instead of having the 16 nose and aft. And the citadel, actually, I believe the same. Yeah, looks the same. So basically the armor is almost identical on both of them except for the nose and aft, because for Weimar you have 16s. For my commander build, I'm just gonna be taking my tier 10 German commander on Hindenburg. So this is to show you that you can spec, for example, the same captain as you do on Hindenburg and just use it on this one, which is good because you can just train a captain for Hindenburg on Weimar if you wanted to. So I'm gonna be taking Grease the Gears, Gunfeeder, Eye in the Sky, Superintendent, Survivability Expert, Concealment Expert, Adrenaline Rush, and Top Grade Gunner. For those of you who ask me what should be the first 10 skill points you take, in this case, probably Grease the Gears, Eye in the Sky, Adrenaline Rush, and then Concealment on the Weimar, and then take Top Grade Gunner. And then you can choose between SE or Superintendent, and then you take Gunfeeder. Gunfeeder is not really that important on the Weimar. For equipment, I'm going to be running Prop Mod 1, then Aiming System Mod 1, Engine Boost Mod 1. If you don't have Engine Boost Mod 1, you can either run Hydro Search Mod 1 or Engine Room Protection. That's up to you. And for Slot 1, I'm going to be running Spotting Aircraft Mod 1. If you don't have Spotting Aircraft Mod 1, you should be using Main Armaments Mod 1. But if you have Spotting Aircraft Mod 1, that's good. For the camouflage for the ship, there's actually two. So there's this one, the stock camouflage, and that has an alternate, which I think they look okay. And I'm using, I don't know what this is, the Baltic strip. I think this one looks really cool. It reminds me of the Bismarck camo with the stripes or whatever. I think it looks really good. So I'll be using this one. That's the camouflage for the Weimar. For the ship characteristics, I'll cover them right now. If you want to see gameplay, you can totally just skip. I'll keep the video chaptered for you guys if you just want to skip straight to gameplay. So I have, for HP, we have 35,150, which is slightly less than York. I'm going to be comparing it to York for this video. So it has 600 less HP than York. For guns, this is one of the main differences to the York. This is, as I told you before, a light cruiser. York is a heavy cruiser. Therefore, you get 12 150mm guns, so it's 3x4, so you get 12 guns, which is pretty good actually. 8-second reload. York gets 8 guns, 12-second reload, but they are 203s. The nice thing about German 150s is you already pen 32 because without IFHE with 150s, so you have really high HE penetration, which is pretty good for you. Torpedoes, you have 12. No wait, yeah, you have 12 torps, 6 km, 64 knots. I believe those are the same as York. Yep. Airstrike, depth chart, I mean whatever. To be honest, defense, I don't know. I don't think it's that good. Maneuverability, you go 32.6 knots, which is actually, is that slower than York? Yeah, you go 1 knot slower than York, but it's not that big of an issue because you do get a speed boost, 15% speed boost on the Weimar, not 8%, but 15%, which is pretty good. So that's gonna buff our top speed quite a lot. In terms of maneuvering, it's the same almost, just slightly worse rather. And in terms of concealment, we have, well, 0.6 kilometer better concealment than the York. York is a heavy cruiser, we're a light cruiser. We should have better concealment, so we do. 0.6 kilometer better concealment. We have 11.5 kilometer concealment. Hover over this. Our smoke detection, so if you want to play with a smoke bot friend, is 6.6 kilometers on this one, which is 2 kilometers better than that on the York. But I think we should go into the game in the Weimar. Alright, so here we are on Northern Lights in the Weimar. So we got Ranger, tier 6. Oh, it's tier 6 matchmaking. We do have tier 8s, but there's also tier 6s, so it's not too bad. Man, I like the colors on this map, by the way. I think it looks... Wow. I think it looks great, man. Okay. So, I'm gonna go north of the decap here, probably. I would go 10 line, maybe? Because it is mirrored spawn. So there's probably a battleship on the 10 line. We could try go to the 10 line. I don't think these ships can steal my damage too well. Well, I-56 could. I've been seeing a lot more I-56s recently, actually. Funnily enough, I got 90k'd by one in my Kremlin yesterday, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna see where I should go. It's kind of a question mark, really. It's 50-50 guess. Since our submarine is leaving the 10 line, maybe I leave the 10 line because we're not really gonna have spotting. And the range on the Weimar is, I forgot to mention, it's only 14 kilometers. You do get worse range than that of York, by a lot. 14 kilometer range, but we do get the spotter plane with eye in the sky, so that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, so 14 kilometer, gun range pretty bad, 11.5 detection, so we don't really have too big of a window to play around, but it's okay, we'll deal with it. I don't want to go to the 10 line because it is mirrored spawns with submarines. And there's probably a sturdy there, and I don't really want to fight a sturdy alone without my submarine, so I'm just gonna chill here and see what I can do, maybe with the Akatsuki or what's going on. Our CV is playing pretty aggressive on the spot here, so there is nothing, well, in the cap, of course, because nothing's fast enough to be in the cap. There's a Genais now, should be free, but we'll see. Alright, I just got spotted broadside to Catalonia. I might blow up, we'll see. I'm not gonna use speed boost, I don't feel like. Okay, Shiratsuyu spotted. Try open up. Catalonia! He's there. Okay, he's HE. So we're chilling. He did FK though, so he doesn't have guns for a bit. Maybe load a bit of AP. Even though these are light cruiser guns, if you do catch someone full broadside, you should be able to punch him for a bit. Not Citadels likely from these ranges. But, well, in this case he's ankled. But you should be able to get 5k salvos, and every 8 seconds, that's actually not too bad. We're waiting on the Amagi to push us here. This is going to be pretty good damage. We got 9 pens there, double fire on the Catalonia. So the nice thing with the German HE is, even though your fire chance might not be the highest in the game, you don't have to run IFHE to pen 32, like I just said earlier in the video. So therefore... you can actually pen battleships and retain your fire chance at the same time. Because most light cruisers, if you want to get pens and fire chance... Wait, sorry, if you want to get pens, you're gonna have to donate your fire chance, right? Because you're gonna take IFHE. The Genais now is free running at our Vladivostok. He's somehow beating him. I think there's actually a submarine there, though, to help him. Yeah, there must be a sub. I'm gonna get some torps off. I don't think we're gonna hit any. I think our I-56 is gonna walk over the Amagi, because I-56 has really quick torp reload. Okay, Akatsuki's dead. Good start. No way this Amagi walks around this corner, by the way. There is no way. There's no way. I'm loading AP, by the way. Akatsuki's gonna be broadside. I'm gonna use speed boost as well. Wanna move forward. Hello. We might actually get a torpid here on the Amagi. Yeah, we might get more than one. Nope! No, they weren't in range. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It is what it is. We do dodge the Amagi salvo because we have speed boost. I'm gonna need some assistance maybe from my Hawk. Because gonna fight a Catalunya and an Amagi at the same time is gonna be pretty difficult overall. Yeah, I don't see how we do this, to be honest. But we'll just run away with speed boost. Our submarine, I guess, will save us. We are crossfire. There's a Gneisenau as well shooting us. I think Amagi might die here, by the way. Yeah, he died. Submarines are really cool in the game. They're awesome. They're great. No problems. Okay, he saved me, but still, like, isn't that wild? He just 45k'd an Amagi, and he's full HP. Not wild. And Gneisenau is shooting me right now. He's not distracted by the broadside Hawk at 2 kilometers. He'd rather shoot the Weimar off the screen, which is okay. It's understandable. We're gonna go for the Catalunya here. Patrone. He is FKing with AP, so we shouldn't be showing full broadside for too long. We're trying AP here. We get Citadels. We'll get 1 Citadel, which is better than none, I guess. He's FKing again with AP. The AP, I mean, it is light cruiser guns, right? So we're not able to smash him as hard as maybe we want to. Oh, Jervis is low. I'm actually going to stop shooting the Catalunya because I think this is more important here. Because they're running at me, shooting me. I'm actually going to click F5 so my team knows that I need help. F5 on the keyboard basically does the requesting support one. Which, I mean, that doesn't actually matter, but maybe someone will validate me maybe and shoot the Weimar for me so I can live. But we'll see. Should be able to actually unload because we are in a kited position against this Weimar. So we always have the advantage in a kited position in the trade. And he did set me on fire though, which is not good. I might die. Catalunya is also shooting me. I'm getting 2v1. I'm surprised no one has shot this Weimar, especially the Hawk to my left. Or wherever. It's to my right. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't shot this Weimar. I am suffering right now, trying to deal damage to this guy, but it's okay. Oh, I'm getting dropped by the CV as well? That's not good. Hey, that's not good. Wait, why are there so many things shooting? Oh, there's no one alive on my team. I just realized. No! Well, could be GG, guys, to be honest. I don't want to use spotter plane because I don't want to go dark here. The Hawk and the Vladivostok need to load in. If they load in, if they do load in, if they click battle, the orange battle button on the port, they should be able to unload some damage on the Catalunya, potentially. They do have to click the orange button in the port though, which is quite hard. There he goes. The Hawk is going in. Let's go. This could be the play of the century. He did it. He did it. The play of the century, man. The play of the millennium, dude. Wow. Incredible Hawk gameplay. But we'll turn around. I don't know how we're gonna win this game. Our Hawk can cap, I guess. The problem is there's a sturdy there. I don't see what we can do, to be honest. Except maybe long range farm this Weimar. And then hope we can fight the DDs. The problem is the DDs will probably end up killing me. Or the Alba, who's full HP. Can't really do much. Sadly, I don't have a lot of damage. Sorry to disappoint in terms of a video, because it's not a lot. But I like to cover ships, like, in realistic games. So, like if I get a bad game, it is what it is. Like, I'll still cover the ship, you know? It's not like we played it too badly this game. There's not really much else we could have done, to be honest. I'm trying to think what we could have done. I guess go 10 line, farm the Gneisenau. I was too scared of the submarine threat, though. It's not something you can just pretend doesn't exist. So. But maybe farming the Gneisenau was the strat, to be honest. I don't see how much damage we get over what we got, though. Because we got quite a lot from the Amagi, I guess? I don't actually know. We don't really have much damage, to be honest. It's important to run Eye in the Sky in the Weimar, because if you don't, your spotter plane cooldown is 17 minutes or something, so it's actually not that bad, but it's like 4 minutes. So you should be running the Eye in the Sky skill if possible. Our carrier needs to be moving this way. CV move. CV move. There is a submarine coming for you. Please move to A10. Okay, he's moving. Surprised I had to type that, actually. Okay, I'm spotted. It's Jervis. Or submarine. It's not submarine, it's Jervis. Jervis is really low. Jervis is 1k HP. We should be able to do some damage to him. Can't use ASWs on him. We have to use our main gun, sadly. Sadly, he died. He dove. Dove? Is that a word? Maybe? Maybe? Dude, we could actually find a ranger. Oh, there he is! Hello. No. We don't want to shoot because we're gonna get smoke spotted and he'll just kill us. So we want to try Hydro Rush him. That's a strat. He's blind firing, he's panicking. I would be panicking too. I'm panicking right now because I'm 2k HP only. Come on, there he is. We're gonna wait for him to shoot. Or we could actually rely on secondaries here to kill him. If possible. Okay, he just shot. We can kill him. Because since he just shot there, he has to reload before he shoots again, so. I'm gonna try kill the ranger here. I'm 2k HP, so all the ranger has to do is drop me with one anything. Hello! I'm gonna say HE. No, we switch to AP. I need spotter plane for improved dispersion. We want to go for the back side of the ranger because he has citadel there. No, they're unkillable, guys. They're unkillable. It's ogre. It's over. It's over. We die to the CV here or the Mahan. Ah, don't kill me! He missed! He missed! He missed! This is so exciting. This is riveting gameplay. This is riveting gameplay. We need to hope that the Mahan doesn't kill us here. There's 17 islands in the way, guys. I mean, this is gameplay for sure. He's got. I mean, he can't miss the rockets though. That's the problem. He can't miss the rockets. So it's over. If we trade 1-for-1 with the carrier, that does help our team out quite. Why did he go dark? How did he go dark? What? How was he spotted? I think he was spotted by my plane. Ah! I die, of course, because there's nothing I can do. But it's okay. Our I-56 will actually kill the ranger, so it's not too bad. 94k damage. I mean, we improved our damage quite a lot, but as in not my average, but like I guess the damage in the match. Sadly, we do end up losing likely though, which sucks. There's not much else we could have done. I think we just took too much damage maybe in that Catalonia Weimar rush. The enemy Weimar suicided onto us, but I think we should just go and check the score out. Alright, so we ended up doing 94,000 damage, 162 shell hits, 1 kill, 5 citadels, 4 fires. Team score, we ended up getting 3rd place on the team. Our Hawk actually did quite well. I-56, of course, improved the XP. He actually got 4 kills. The game was actually really close. We did try. Detailed report. We almost killed the carrier, I guess. Doesn't change the match, really. Actually, maybe does, because our I-56 could YOLO the Mahan and win. But it is what it is. We had no HP. We had 2k HP there, so it is what it is. Most of the damage came from guns, of course. I wish we landed some torps on the Amagi. That would have, I don't know if I mean, it would have changed the outcome quite significantly, maybe. But that's pretty much the score for my commander build. Once again, I'm running Grease the Gears, Gun Feeder, Eye in the Sky, Super Attendant, Survivability Expert, Concealment Expert, Adrenaline Rush, and Top Grade Gunner. In terms of equipment, I'm running Prop Mod 1, Aiming System Mod 1, Engine Boost Mod 1, and Spotting Aircraft Mod 1. So that's my Weimar build. And in terms of my statistics in the Weimar, if I can find it, of course, this is the hardest part of the video, is finding the ship in the list here. Let's see. Oh. Found it. I have 9 games in the Weimar, which is quite a lot. It's not a lot. I don't play this ship at all. 9 games, 98k average, so it's not too bad. Slightly higher than my Flint average. I mean, overall, it is a pretty decent ship. but you do have to be quite good at the game to play it. I don't think you can just get into it and just like click buttons and hope for the best. It's not that easy because the range is very limiting and etc. So maybe just think about the purchase. Or if you already have the ship, I mean, it's pretty much open water style cruiser. I mean, you could try use islands, but the arcs are not, they're not like Atlanta arcs or something, so you have to be careful. And on a map like North or whatever we were on last game, there's not many islands you can just abuse and shoot over because the islands are so high. So, sorry. The islands are so high, so you can't just sit behind them. So you have to sit in the open. Weimar, the nice thing is you have the speed boost, so that helps you. You have the spotter plane that helps you, but you still have to keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it for the Weimar. It's, of course, it costs 8,800 doubloons. Is it worth? I mean, there's other ships I think I personally prefer, even in the light cruiser role at this tier. Or, for example, Atlanta, I mentioned in the Flint video, I also prefer Atlanta to Flint. I think Atlanta's great. But that's the Weimar. That's pretty much it. If you want me to cover the York or maybe even the Munchin in a future video, let me know in the comments below. Or any other ship that I already haven't covered in any video, let me know in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, leave a like, sub maybe, or even share the video. It would greatly help out the channel. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Big fan.